Hello there, welcome back to Let's Play Morrowind. We are currently in the Gracelands region in the Zainab camp, and we have come here to be named the Zainab Nerevarine. We need to do this in order to fulfill the Nerevarine prophecies, and after I have refilled my water skin, I will go ahead and speak to one of these Ashlanders here.
Walk with virtue, Outlander.
And see what they have to say about the Nerevarine prophecies. Come closer, let me see you. Yes, I think it is you. The one they talk about, the Outlander who claims to fulfill the Nerevarine prophecies. You should speak to Ashkan Kashad. Okay? We heard the rumors. Some Outlanders say he is the Nerevarine. Some Outlander says he is the Nerevarine. Well, she, not he. So you are that Outlander. What do you say to that, eh? Yeah, I'll tell her my story and show her the proofs. Is that true? That is a very interesting ring. It is part of the story of Nerevar, the ring, moon and star, that none may wear but Nerevar himself. You should talk to Ashkan Kashad. The Ashkan is very curious about this Outlander who claims to be Nerevarine. Okay. He's the mightiest champion and greatest Ashkan of the Ashlander tribes. A very great man. You should talk to him. He's a very curious man, always speaking with traders and travelers about the news of the world. Go ahead, our great chief does not stand on ceremony. You may enter his yurt if you are clean and courteous. Well, I think I'm both of those things. Certainly clean. Let's go inside and talk to him. Hello there. So you are Noriel, the Outlander who claims to fulfill the Nerevarine prophecies. You are welcome to our hospitality, Outlander, but you must tell us, how can an Outlander be the Nerevarine? Well, what's that you say about hospitality? Travelers are always welcome here, Outlander. All that is required is that you speak and act with courtesy, and you share your news of the outside world to pay for hospitality, for a wise chief keeps himself informed about events. Okay? Let's tell him some news. Thank you for sharing these tales and rumors. For our part, we have little news. We hear our other tribes are troubled by blightstorms and monsters, but we are the mighty Zainab, and such things do not bother us. Yeah, sure. So yes, let's talk about the Nerevarine prophecies. Yes, we know of these prophecies, and we know there are many prophecies, all of them mysterious and obscure. Our wise woman, Sonomu Zabamat, has told her chief all about these prophecies and given her interpretations. A certain day to uncertain parents, a curse of flesh before him flies. In caverns dark, Azura's eye sees and makes to shine the moon and star. Standard prophet talk, voices and verses, very interesting, but true. Who can tell? Okay. I'm guessing you are not ready to name me Nerevarine then. We have heard the rumors. We know you to be the Outlander who claims to fulfill the Nerevarine prophecies, but teach us, Noriel, how could an Outlander be the Nerevarine? Yeah, let's tell my story, show the proofs, and ask to be named Nerevarine. Oh, excuse me, do not think me rude, but seriously, do you believe this story yourself? I mean no offense, but you must admit you are an Outlander, and completely ignorant of our ways. How could you ever be our war leader? What sensible Ashkan would ever choose you to lead the tribes? Ho! Well, he does make some sense there. As we are not part of these Ashlander tribes, we really know nothing about their individual tribal customs. So it is kinda strange that we are their war leader, but you know, that's the way it needs to be, so that's the way we want it to be. Yeah, let's ask him to set me a task. Very well. A vampire named Calvario has taken refuge in the nearby Nerano ancestral tomb. If you are as worthy as you say you are, it should be a small matter for you to dispose of this vampire. There, you have your task. Now perhaps you would leave me in peace for a bit. Yeah, in a bit, just tell me about this vampire. He's a vampire, a young one, but quite dangerous, of course. As I'm an adventurer of your wide experience would know. As I'm sure an adventurer of your wide experience would know. Probably driven out of his lair by older, more powerful vampires. I would never offer advice to someone of your reputation, but perhaps a visit to the potion makers and enchanters of Tel Vas and Telmora might be in order. I don't use them myself, but they say potions and scrolls can be quite handy in a tight spot. No, I think I can handle this. Where's this ancestral tomb then? Nerano ancestral tomb is to the north, but you are a stranger and may get lost. Listen, go west from our camp until you reach the mountains, then turn north and follow the mountains. Keep them on your left. When you pass the ruins of Inchuleft, keep your eyes to the east, looking for an entrance flanked by 2 trees on the western slope of a hill in the center of the Gracelands. That will be Nerano ancestral tomb. Okay. What can you tell me about vampires? Vampires are monsters that feed on humanoid blood. Once they were human like you and me, but they get the blood disease from another vampire and they become vampires themselves. That's why they still exist. Everyone hates them, yet no one wants to come near one. But doesn't prophecy say the Nervain has nothing to fear from disease, so you have nothing to worry about? I'm sure. I actually don't have anything to worry about, as the vampiric condition is spreading through disease, as he said, and as the Nervain, we are actually immune to disease. Immune to disease. Okay, so he said to go west towards the Red Mountain and keep the ashlands on my left, and pass the ruins of Enchuleft heading north. So let's do that first. I'll go ahead and save the game here. This is Enchuleft. We have already been here. We've taken some Dwemer schematics from inside and delivered them to one of the mouths in Cedric Mora when we were still starting out in the House Telvanni. That was a while ago. We are currently the Archmagister of the house, so that certainly puts past events in some perspective. Now we need to keep an eye out for an entrance with 2 trees. Let's see if we can find it around here. Maybe it's around here. There is an ancestral tomb here, and I guess those are 2 trees, although one is just a shriveled little thing, the other one is bigger. But it is the Nerano ancestral tomb, and that's the one we are looking for, so let's head inside. It's kinda dark in here. I'll take out my lantern. it's one of these greater bone walkers, and I think he has damaged our strength score, so I'm going to restore it with the spell. Restore strength. Okay, it's back to max. Okay, that worked. Just some skeletons. And yes, I need to remember to take these bone meals from these ancestral tombs. Morris, you boys better clear out. Our position was given away and we were raided by that bastard Goris. He sent a small band of dead to Dralas and wiped out all but Louvain. He was able to make it back here to Nalas to warn us. We are clearing out and heading for a new location. I suggest you and your boys get out of there as soon as possible. We have a snitch in our organization. You let me find out who it is and I'll feed their flesh to the crabs. It seems as though he knows all of our raiding routes. It's just a matter of time before Goris sends them damned and dead your way. I'll never turn those goods over to that necro. That's what's fair is fair, and he had to pay up. You know where I'm coming from. I'm sending Ursine to deliver this message to you. She will deliver a key so you can gain entry into the rendezvous point. See you soon and good luck, brother. Bakarak. I have no idea what's that about, so let's just keep looking around for loot. Well, I guess that's the key they were talking about. And it opens the chests with a common amulet inside, which is terrible. Who would ever want to lock that? Come on. And this is the vampire Calvario. We took care of him. It's a paralysis trap. Okay. And the useless cuirass. Okay. Now, we have killed Calvario, and we can head back to the Zainab camp. I guess those bandits didn't know what they were would find in that ancestral tomb, and I guess they were killed by the vampire and the other undead there. Come on. I don't have time for your shenanigans. Okay, let's go back to the Zainab camp. It's about south from here, I'm sure. Okay. I'll take those. Do I have any more guar hides? No. Okay. I'll just take these for now. No. It's an Ogrim. It was an Ogrim anyway. Now it's just a dead hunk of flesh. I'm not even sure how that works, that some Daedra do disappear when you kill them, like Dremora, but some remain embodied on this plane of existence, which, if I'm not mistaken, shouldn't be the case, because I think they head back into their own Daedric realms. But maybe they do so only in spirit? I'm not sure. Yeah. I think... Oh, there it is. Okay. This Ashlander camp is kinda hard to find. It's located in a little clearing here, but it's surrounded by hills. So it's hard to see. But you know, we've been here a couple of times, so it's not really a problem for us. But I remember in one of the episodes, in earlier episodes, I tried to find it, but I couldn't. So
Please,
I just gave
go
up.
ahead, Outlander. I'm listening.
Welcome, Outlander. Okay. Yeah, Nerano Ancestral Tomb. Okay. Calvario. Dead. Well then, perhaps I was mistaken. Perhaps you should be the Nerevarine. Well, so you killed the vampire Calvario. Well, I will be happy to acknowledge you as a Zainab Nerevarine, but it is customary for one seeking for an honor from the Ashcan to offer the Ashcan a generous gift as a mark of respect. Because you are an Outlander, and I do not know your... and you do not know our customs, I will give you a great favor of naming the gift I wish to receive. A high-born Telvanni bride. A pretty one, plump, with big hips to bring me many sons. I don't like where this is going. And Oriel really isn't interested in being a wife to this guy. Where will you find a highborn Telvanni bride? That is simple. You should visit highborn Telvanni lords and inform them that Ashkan Kashad of the lordly Zainab would do them the honor of making their daughter his bride. Surely many Telvanni lords would be honored to receive such an offer. Consider carefully the many daughters offered and choose for me the finest. Take counsel with my wise woman, Sonomu Zabamat. She knows my mind well in such matters. Yes, I'm sure Telvanni lords would be thrilled to hear that an Ashlander guy wants to marry their daughters and make them live in the hostile grazelands with nothing to eat and drink in miles.
I see this land suits you. We welcome you freely, Outlander.
Okay. I am Sonomu Zabamat, Vice Woman of the Zainab. Do you come here for my services or my counsel? I come here for your counsel. Kashad wants a Telvanni bride, eh? No highborn Telvanni would wed an Ashlander, but I have a plan. Go to my friend Savile Imain, the slave mistress of the festival slave market in Tel Arun, and tell her you need a pretty Dunmer slave to pose as a Telvanni lady. Then Savile Imain will tell you what clothes to buy and will dress her like a highborn Telvanni. Then escort the pretty slave to Zainab camp and present her to Ashkan Kashad as a highborn Telvanni bride. He won't know the difference. Interesting. Savile Imain is the slave mistress to the festival slave market in Tel Arun. The market is on the northwest side of the village. That's where you'll find her. Okay. I guess I'll try that. Enoriel isn't too thrilled that that she needs to buy a slave in order to do this, but maybe being an Ashlander, Ashkan's wife is a better life for a slave than anything else she could hope for, so maybe that's a good idea there. We'll have to see what this slave thinks of the idea, and if she is really against it, then we should just set her free. But for now, we will go ahead and visit this slave trader in Tel Arun. And I think the easiest way to do that would be to cast Divine Intervention and head back to Cedric Mora, and then catch a boat from there. So let's do that. Okay. Well, now that I think about it, Tel Arun is right there, so I might as well just walk over the water there. It's not too far away, so we can do that. There are no direct boat voyages from Cedric Mora to Tel Arun anyway. We first need to go to Tel Mora and then back to Tel Arun, and that takes up the whole day almost, so it makes sense to just walk over here. We are almost there anyway. Okay, we have arrived here. Let's save the game and let's go inside the slave market here. We have already freed all of the slaves here, so I'm just going to check if there are any more here. No, they are cleared out, so that's fine. Those are their slave bracers right there. Now let's talk to the slave trader and ask her
I can spare a few moments if you care to talk.
if she can help us. Welcome, Honoriel, to the festival's slave market, the finest slaves in Wardenfell. I'm Severely Main, and I know we have the slave for you. Are you looking for standard household slaves, Honoriel, or are you looking for something special? I'm looking for something special indeed. You need a slave to pose as a high-born Telvanni lady, sweet Alma, that Sonamu Zabamat and her cunning plans. I do have the slave you want, Falura Levu, a pretty Dunmer girl, but first you must get an exquisite shirt, an exquisite skirt, and exquisite shoes to dress her in. Go get these exquisite clothes and bring them to me, and then we will discuss price for her. So, once again, where can you get exquisite clothes? Talmora Elegnan the clothier. She has some very nice things. See these clothes I'm wearing? Exquisite shirt, exquisite skirt, exquisite shoes. I brought them at her shop. Maybe you should try her. When you have the exquisite clothes, we can talk about the something special you're looking for. Okay? So, shirt, skirt, and shoes. We need to keep that in mind. Let's talk to her. The slave looks down at the ground, waiting for you to speak. My name is Falura Lervu. Savilimain has told me that you plan for me to marry an Ashlander lord. Savilimain has taught me what to say and do, and I would be very happy to do this thing. All that remains is for you to purchase me. Well, she has a cheery attitude about this whole thing. I think she doesn't mind being a Telvanni or an Ashlander wife. It must be a nicer life than whatever she is over here. Okay, let's go and talk to the boatmaster here and tell her that we need to go to Talmora.
I don't know where to begin. It is such an honor.
Yes, such an honor. Okay, let's go and visit the clothier here. Hello there. Talmora is a Telvanni tower town in Oriel. We are friendly enough with outlanders who know what they are about. How can I help you? I cannot ask her about those clothes, but I can certainly buy them. Let's buy an exquisite shirt, an exquisite shoe, a pair of exquisite shoes, and an exquisite skirt. I don't want to buy just one shoe, that would be bad. Okay, and I leveled up. So I'm just going to go ahead and... oh, there is someone here. I'm not going to go ahead and use her bed because somebody is standing guard over it. So instead, I'm going to visit the trader here because that Guarhide trader that we helped out earlier said that this trader would have our reward. So let's talk with her. Ah, my friend Honoriel, how may I be in service to you? Let's see. Girith's Guarhides. Ah, my old friend Girith. I heard you helped him out with some serious trouble not long ago. Some business with a couple of no-good Ashlanders, right? They'll never learn. Anyway, you have my thanks. I had quite an investment in those Guarhides. Would have taken quite a beating had Girith not been able to sell them. Here, take these as a token of our appreciation. 3 standard fortify health potions. Not interested. Let's go ahead and sell these potions. Yeah. And what else should I sell? Sanguine whatevers. Yeah, I'll sell those. I don't need that. I don't need that. Let's see. Okay, I think that's it. For now, anyway. I'll just sell those. And I'm going to head upstairs and she doesn't have a bed. It seems it is impossible to find a place to sleep here. I'll see if they have some sort of tavern here. Can you tell me about local services? No, you can't. How about you? Services. Yeah, sure. Farrell at the Covenant can rent you a room and sell food and sundries. Covenant, eh? I'm not sure where that is. Or what that is. Let's visit the apothecary and see her potions because I'm interested in buying a standard potion of invisibility. And there it is. Now we have all 5 potions of invisibility, and I think I needed 5 of them in order to give them to Fast Eddie and give her another mission. But for now I'm going to go ahead and rest here in this bed. It's 10 p.m. so let's rest for 6 hours. And 2 points in agility, 1 point in luck, and yeah, 2 points in speed. Sure. And now
I like what
let's head outside. And it's still dark, but I will get a boat back to Telarune, and I think it will be light when we get there. It's 4 AM currently. So I think that should be 7 AM? 8 AM. Okay, that's good. Now let's head over the hill here and talk to the slave trader. And give her these exquisite clothes that we have just bought in Telmora. Something special. Good, these clothes are perfect. Perfect. Hold on to them. You'll give them to her when you've brought her. But I need a little more time to coach Falura Lervu to play the part of a highborn Telvanni lady. I know just the thing we need. Go get a bottle of Telvanni bug musk perfume. Try Bidren Alereth, the apothecary here in Telarune, or Yolda the apothecary in Telmora. That will make Falura Lervu completely irresistible. Go, hurry. Okay. I'm hurrying. We are looking for an apothecary, and I think this is the sign right here. Yes. Hello there. Yeah, let's just buy one of those. In fact, let's persuade him first, in order to train our speechcraft and our mercantile skills. There we go. Now, let's give that potion to, or perfume, I guess it's not a potion, to, well, it's potted, so it is a potion, to Selvili Main. You have the Telvanni bug mask. Excellent. No, don't give it to me. You'll give it to her when you have brought her. Now, let me tell you my price. For this super specimen, skillfully coached to play her part in your little scheme, I am pleased to accept from you the modest sum of 1,200 derricks. And I only offer you this special price out of my friendship for Sonumu Zabamat. Yeah, sure, I'll give you 800 derricks. You drive a hard bargain, but I like to see a happy customer. I'll accept your offer, and thank you for your custom. Now here's a key to her cage. I've removed her slave bracers. When you're ready, you should speak to Falura Lervu and explain to her that she is to follow you back to the Zainab camp and meet her future husband, Ashkan Kashad. Okay, so now we have the key to her cage, and we will free her. But I will only do this in the next episode, because this is the end of this one. So thank you for watching, and I'll see you later.